Hey guys, good morning. Today is Friday, February 3rd, and I am back up here at Penns Creek again. This is, I guess, part two. Like I said in my first video, next time I came up, I was going to fish up near Coburn. Well, that's where I'm at, right along, I guess, Tunnel Road. And the creek looks a little low, but you could look at that two ways. You know, it's not severely low by any means. It's according to the TCO site, it's up at 180. But maybe I can get to the deeper holes now, and where some of the fish might be holding, and it's not moving as fast. So that's the kind of water I was catching them in last weekend. So I'm hoping that the fish are still hungry up here too. It looked really pretty driving down Coburn, down Penns Creek Road, then on the Tunnel Road. And so I'm just going to work my way up towards Coburn and, try the same thing I did last week. So show you where I'm at here. This is the special regulation slot limit section. And show you the water out here. I'm going to try that riff first. That's going to be my first target, that riff. And it looks decent. It looks about 2.5, 3 foot deep out there, which is great. That's the kind of water I was catching them in last week. So, sure is cold though. 18 degrees. Down in Harrisburg, it was 24, 25, 26, and there was no snow. And as soon as I was coming up 322, as soon as I passed Reedsville, like somebody threw a white blanket over the landscape. Nothing but snow. And then I came up over the big mountain, and it went from like 20 degrees down to 14. And then driving out here, then I got to, in Coburn, it was 18 degrees. So we're going to give it a shot here. I don't want to get run over. So keep up with me, guys. Let me get all set up, and then I'll show you a couple of my first cast like I usually do, okay? Okay, so hang on. Okay, guys. I'm all bundled up. Got a face mask on and everything. So I'm going to show you my first cast out here. Using the Golden Stone, the Golden Stone, the Walt worm, and I got a green caddis pupa. And the reason I'm using the green caddis pupa is the last time I was at the Little J a couple weeks ago, I caught a bunch of fish on that. Look at that. Yeah, this. I might have to move my thingamabobber up a little. I don't know. We'll see. Starting to flurry a little bit right now. I'm fishing with my mitts on, so it's a little bit hard to just maneuver the line and feel everything. Got to get used to it for a little bit. All the nymphs I have on, all the flies I have on are all weighted, so it may be a little too much, I don't know. It's definitely dragging bottom because I can see the thingamabobber detecting all the bounces on the bottom.
Couple more casts, and then I'll turn it on when I get a hook up. One more good one out there. Boop. One more. Still feel like I'm going to get one. This first couple casts. Looks like a real nice run. This is the last one. Always last cast. Last cast. Okay, we'll come back when I get a hookup. Believe it or not, guys, I caught this up at the head of this riffle. And this is on the Golden Stone Lively Legz. Okay, looks like a nice one. 11-12 inches. Let's get him in. Come on, buddy. There you go. Yeah, good. Good 11. This one's a little skinny, though. Okay. Get that Lively Legz. There it is, sticking out of his mouth. Okay. Okay. Starting out like I did last week, hot and heavy. About 10 minutes here and got the second one. And this, I tell you what, guys, this Lively Legz making me a believer. Another one on the Golden Stone. Look at that. Let's see him here, getting all tangled up. Yeah. There it is, sticking out of his mouth. Okay. Okay, now this one, this is on the caddis pupa. Ah! He got off. But that was on the caddis pupa. Felt like around the same, 11-12 inches. So, let me show you my flies again. And you saw them last week too. There's the Lively Legz. Okay, Golden Stone. Here's Walt's worm. And this is a latex caddis pupa with the gold bead head. Show it to you. Okay, the latex one. Okay, a little gold bead head on it. That's what I just had them on. Okay, guys, this is my fifth one. You saw the third one got off. I had a fourth one that I'm telling you guys, he was well over 20 inches. Only had him on about 6-7 seconds. I wish I would have just had him on. Could have got a picture for you, but he was like over 20 inches. Big, huge fish. Got off. And now this one's another 11 incher. And this is on Walt's worm. So, all three flies worked. All three flies. Isn't that something? Okay. Geez, he's all tangled up. Okay, let's get him off. Okay, guys, this one's a little bit nicer. Looks like a rainbow, though. I can't figure out. And this is on the Walt's worm. And, no, this is a brownie. This one's a little nicer. This one's good 14 inches. Uh-oh. I think he's going to get off. It came out of his mouth. Let's get him up here. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. There. Oh, look at that. He's a nice one. Oh, come here. Yeah, he's a good 13, 14 inches. Fat, super fat though. It was caught on the Walt's worm. The Walt's worm came out of his mouth and then slid down and got hooked on the caddis. So look at that. Nice. Real nice. He was a little lethargic fighting. Okay, that's number 6, and I think I've been here maybe a half an hour. Okay, so upper section just as hot as the lower section. Probably a little bit better. Okay, let's get back at it. Oh, jeez, guys. I'm telling you, I had another one on about 20 inches. Oh, God. Second one. Gosh. Oh, well. Here we go. Back at it. Oh, this is on the caddis pupa. It's a nice one. Jeez, I wish I had 2 fish over 20 inches. They were huge. Sorry, keep knocking my camera. This one's nice. This one's a good 13, 14 inches. Real nice. And there's that caddis pupa sticking out of his mouth right there. Okay. Okay, guys. Picked up this one on Walt's worm. Okay, I'll get him off. You see that? I'm frozen. Sorry if my voice sounds muffled, but I got a face mask on. And there's that Walt's worm hanging right out of his mouth, right there. Okay. Guys, this one feels good. I haven't seen it yet. This feels like a good one, though. Feels big. Oh my gosh, my eyes are frozen. You can't take line out. Ugh. Oh, this is a nice fish, though. God, I gotta walk him around. Ugh. Still haven't seen him yet. This is a nice fish. Oh, unless he's foul hooked. They always fight better when they're foul hooked. But I can't tell yet. Yeah, I think he is, with the golden stone up on the top dorsal fin. That's what he looks like. Yep, right on top of the dorsal fin. Oh, I can't break the ice on my... See if I can get him in. Yeah, he's not bad though. Good 13 inches. There he goes. All tangled up. 12 inches. Just felt bigger. Okay, still catching them. I don't even know how many that is. That's at least 8. At least 8. I don't know. But, okay. Let's get him back in the water. Okay, guys. I'm at the junction of Penns and Elks Creek. And I picked up this guy here. These fish are slightly better than Spring Creek's fish. Inch or 2 bigger. There's one following this one. Isn't that something? Like I have caught this one, and there's one following right behind him. Okay, bring him up. He is on the Walt's worm. Okay. 11, 12 inches. Nice strong fish. There he goes. Okay. Let's see if I can keep the camera on. Maybe I can get one on film for you, because it's one little run here. It's not just a little deeper than the rest of the creek. Well, I'll tell you what, everything's frozen today. See if I can follow this down. Maybe I can catch his buddy that was following him. Like he wanted a meal too. Let's see if he'll go for something. Oh. Let's see. I'm afraid to set the hook too hard because I got these vines and pick. Look at that. There you go. Hey, I caught his buddy. He actually jumped. Look at that ring out there. Man, he jumped like 3 feet in the air. And that's on the Walt's worm too. Boy, that Walt's worm. Amazing. And I really don't know. It could represent just about anything. And this looks like it jumped because it was a rainbow. Let's see. That's on the Walt's worm. Okay. Okay, guys, and welcome back to my truck. I fished from my truck up to the junction of Elk and Penn's. I'm just guessing, probably about a little over a quarter mile. I lost count, but I think it was somewhere around 10 fish I landed. And I had around 5 other ones on that got off. And like I said earlier, 2 of those 5 were just monster fish. One looked like it was around 20 inches. The other one was well over 20 inches. He was big. And only had them both on for maybe 10 seconds. And so I'm gonna go downstream now, but I'm not gonna drive. I think I'm just gonna walk down. And this is very, there was some dead water in between. There's probably hundreds of fish in there, but fish that I couldn't fish it the same way as when I was where I was catching them. Where I'm catching them is in deeper runs, but not like over 3 foot, 2.5, 3 foot. That's like the deepest, and it's a soft, fast water. So anything that's, well, the very first fish I caught in that pool down there, and but I was catching fish. Wow, that whole length of that whole pool was good, but pretty much I caught more of them as it was getting a little bit deeper and still where the white bubbles are. And same here too. Right here in front of me, I caught a bunch of fish, and it looked like it's about 3 foot deep. It's not really bubbly fast. It's just a nice soft current, and it's kind of looks like holding water. And then up near the junction of Penn's and Elk, I didn't really like it at all, but there was just one 10-yard section that was about a foot deeper than the rest of the creek, and it was like nice green water, and I drifted it through there, and I got those last 2 up there, the brownie and the rainbow. So basically you just gotta look for a nice little riffle, and then the water after it. But it's got to be a little bit deeper. It's got to be softer. It can't. There's a lot of structure in this creek, and boy, the fish are everywhere. I spooked several fish, and I'll probably hit this pool again on my way back. It's only 10 o'clock, so I've only been here fishing a little over 2 hours, and so I mean, actually, I'm doing better up here than I did down at Po Patty. So and I worked a lot less of the stream. So there's plenty of fish up here, and just fishing in the riffs. Nothing super deep. You know, I'm not hitting anything that's over 3 foot deep. Although the creek's on the low side, so I don't know if there's anything over 3 foot deep. But so I'm gonna walk downstream and try to find the riffle full, and just fish another 2 hours, come back to my truck, and then have some lunch. So hang with me, guys. Okay, here we go. Okay, guys, I seriously had to walk like a country mile to get to some decent water. It is just all flat. Not flat as in glassy, but I mean not deep water at all. Maybe 8 inches deep. Look at that. Oh geez. I don't know what I was hooked onto down there. Felt like something was pulling on my line, and it just let go. But either way, I'm down at the bridge now. I guess that's the walking trestle where you walk across, and the mountain tunnels on the right hand side. And good God, that had to be a mile. To now there's one more rift down there right above the bridge, and this one right here, it looks like I got at least some 2 foot deep water. So I'm going to show you my first couple casts. This is what kind of water I was catching them in. So hopefully we can pick up some right here. Oh, there he goes. I had him hooked. I saw him swimming around with it. It looked like it was real shiny. It looked like a rainbow. But man, I don't know why I didn't set the hook. I think I was more focused on the fish in the water than I was just setting the hook. I saw the fish swimming around the water, then I saw my thing in the bottom. Okay, well, we know there's some fish here. Okay, guys, it's been hours, almost 2 hours since my last fish, but still hanging in there. I don't think this is rainbow on the Walt's worm. No, this is on the caddis pupa. Oh no, it's not a rainbow, it's a brownie. About 11 inches, but boy, they're fat and they fight good. Get them in here. There it is, right inside of his mouth. Okay, I'm down here at the bridge in the tunnel, right over there. So, hiya. At least I think it is. I'm pretty sure it is. So, keep the camera on, see if I can get one on film for you down here. That other riffle up there, I just had that one that I had that hit on camera, then nothing. I fished it pretty good for like a half an hour and nothing. Now this is deep here. I can't even go in. I can't walk down. Well, it's shallow. Maybe if I cross over, I could probably hit it from that side. But man, where I'm standing right here, whew, it's deep. Well over my waders. So maybe that's what I'll do. I'll go up and I'll cross over and hit it from the other side. Get a good drift here. Okay, I had one on about 2 casts ago. Then I got this boy here, and he's on the Walt's worm. And another brownie here. And I'm going to try to pick them up without using my net, because my net, everything's getting tangled in my net. There's the Walt's worm right there. Man, talk about everything getting frozen. Okay, there's the Walt's worm, and my Walt's worm is literally falling apart. Caught a bunch of fish on it last week, a bunch of fish today. The thread's coming undone, but still catching fish, so a lot of times they get better when they get all ratty looking. Okay, let's get back out there. Okay, guys, it's about 11:45. You know, I fished everything pretty good. I fished from my truck, like I said, about a quarter mile up to the junction of Elkin and Penns, and then I fished all the way down. I don't know, maybe it wasn't a full mile, but sure felt like it. But down to the first driveway bridge, and I guess I only picked up about downstream about 3 or 4. A couple got off, and then upstream, I don't know, about 8 to 10 that I landed up there, and had about 5 get off, those 2 big ones. And so that's not bad. I mean, I didn't start fishing until about 8 o'clock, quarter of 8, and it's 11:45, so 4 hours. And I'm going to take a break for lunch, and then drive down to the trestle and the tunnel, and see what it looks like down there. And don't know if I'll stay there or just want to see what it looks like. So, okay, guys, intermission time, lunchtime. Hold on, we'll be back. Okay, guys, after lunch, I'm here in front of the cottages. Drove down to the tunnel on the railroad trestle. A little one here, 10-11 inches. Got him on the Lively Legz. Okay. I took that one off. Very next cast, got another. This one's a little better though. This one's a good 12 inches. And this is on the Lively Legz too. I think this one's foul hooked. Yeah. Look at that. Oh, he's caught on top of the head. It's just, man, getting all tangled up. Yeah. He's caught up near the eye. He's a good 12 inches. Nice. On the Lively Legz. Guys, 3 casts, 3 fish. And that's the hat trick. I'm telling you. 3 casts, 3 fish. And this also is on the Lively Legz. Is that something or what? Woohoo! Nice. Good 12 incher. Look at that. Right there. There it is. Nice. That one might even go 13 inches. Wowee. Unbelievable. Hey guys, I had to take my knot out. And I'm going to try to make this. I went 3 for 3. Let's try to make it 4 for 4. Come on, come on, come on. Hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it. Ah! I pushed my luck. I don't know. Let's see one more time. I'm right down there. There he goes. So it took me two casts. Oh my gosh! Nice fish. This one probably good 14 inches. Each fish got bigger. Unbelievable. So 5 casts, 4 fish. And this one's on the Walt's worm. Ooh, this is nice fish. This one's real nice. I'm trying not to use the net because, man, I'm getting tangled up. Look at that. Nice. That's a good 15-inch fish. Look at that. Look at that. Nice. Yeah, Walt's worm. In the corner of his mouth. There he goes. Go ahead, buddy. Okay. Okay, so there was 4 for 5. I'm going to keep the camera on. See what you can get. Watch that thing, my bobber. Coming down, coming down. Fish are hungry right now. Come on, take it. Nope. Oh man, my eye is icing up big time. Throw up there again. Oh, a little too high, too shallow. Right down there, right down there, right down there. Oh! I don't know what that was. Looked like a hit. See, I'm pushing my luck now. I'm going to do one more cast, and then I'll turn it on when I get something. Probably on to me now. Okay, we'll come back. Guys, got another nice one on. I mean nice, boy, these are fat fish. Boy, they are healthy. They've been eating good. And I had 2 others on that got off before this one. I got those 4 out of the 5 you guys saw. And then had 2 on. There's a rainbow. Oh, look at that rainbow. Nice colors. Pretty on the Lively Legz. That's a picture, isn't it? Woohoo! Look at that. Okay. Okay guys, look at this run. It's about 2 foot deep. It's moving, but I'm going to just hit the edge of it on this side, and then I'll hit this side, and then I'll try to reach out with my 10-foot rod and try to get that side, because it's real soft up against that bank. But there's probably roots over there, so I might lose my rig. This is the same rig I had last week. I still had it tied up together. So I didn't lose anything today yet. And mostly during the day. I know I lost something in the beginning of the day last week. But so let's go. Give this a shot. This branch hanging down. So I'm just going to try to hit right on the edge of this softer water right here where the white bubbles are, not out in the white caps and the rolling water. So my reel's frozen. Just gonna try to flip it up, see what we can do. Oh, that wasn't bad. I would rather have a little closer, but let's try close to the bank first. Nope. Let's try this again. Get it out for that's a little better. Can't get my line in fast enough. Oh, no, on the bottom. Let's get this thing out though. I don't want to blow this hole with a snag. Oh, it came out good. And bugs look clean. Try this again. Right on that edge, right there. Nice. He's drifting out though. I'd rather have it a little bit closer in. Go downstream, flip it up. Doop. Oh man, can't believe he's nice. Okay, that's not bad either. Oh, right down. Yeah, probably was a rock. Try. Oh, that's better. Right there. There he goes. Ah, snag. Oh well, let it go. Thought it was a snag. It was a fish probably around the rock. Look at this. It's about a 10-incher. I couldn't believe it. I walked up. I should have kept the camera on. I walked up to get the snag out, and my line started going out. Look at that, on the lively leg. A brownie about 10 inches. Oh my God, can you believe that? Can you believe that? Well, it worked. Guys, I'm coming up to some nice water up here. Some shallow, and there's some nice darker green water. Bloop. Now this is, man, that's really shallow though. Oh, look at that. Got him, though. Oh, where'd he go? I know he's on there. Where'd that fish go? What happened last time? Oh, he got off. That was a nice fish. He swam down here. He went back up and got hooked on a rock. Looked like a rainbow. It was really yellow. I mean, really silver. God. How did he get hooked in there? That's what happens when you have those multiple flies dragging and they get hooked on a rock. I better check my flies. Yeah, I got all 3 of them. No dirt on them. I don't know which one he was hooked on, but had him. Pick this one up on my ratty looking Walt's worm. Doesn't even have the hot spot on it anymore. Oh, my eyes are frozen. I can't get them. Can't bring them in anymore. Oh, there he goes. There he goes. That's a nice one. Yeah, good. Good 13, maybe 14 inches. Look at that. Okay, let me get them off. Okay, guys. This is on the ratty Walt's worm. This is my last riff, too. This is nice. I'm catching a bunch of rainbows. I can't bring them in. My eyes are frozen again. Oh, yeah, I can drag them over. Yeah, I might be able to. No, there's a brownie. They're just shiny brownies. Nice. Good 13 inches. Nice fat. Wow, look at that. Nice one on, but I had another monster on in here and he got off. Like 2-3 casts ago. This one's not bad. This is on the this one is on the oh, he just got off. That was on the Lively Legz Golden Stone. Let's keep the camera on. Like I said, this is going to be my last riff. That was like my 3rd or 4th one in here. A real nice riff. Not that deep. Probably about 2.5 foot deep. God, I can't believe. Ugh. You know, I know I caught at least, I know I caught at least 20 fish today. But I had to have 15 or 20 get off. I mean, I had them hooked just like that one. Had them hooked, playing them, and just get off. A couple of them might have only been for 2-3 seconds, but most of them I had on for like 5, 6, 7 seconds. They just got off. Real nice riff this is. Wow. Those last 2 were nice, man. That one was, he was big. Real big. And that last one I had on looked like he was a good 14, 15 inches. He was decent sized too. But the one that I lost before him was probably pushing 20 again. These big fish are hungry here in pens. And they're up in this shallow water. Although pens are so low, everything's kind of shallow. Let's get one on the far edge over there. That's it. The far edge. Then the current sucks it in. Get on that far edge over there again. There you go. That's a little better. Oh, oh. I don't know if you guys saw that. That was looked like it was a hit. Current's yanking it. Get over there. Come on. One more fish and we'll get out of here. Get up in the real skinny water. That's still nice. It has some grain to it. Nope. Nope. Oh, there he goes. Look at that. Look at that. Nice fish. Wow. These fish are still healthy. There he goes again. And this, ooh, that's a nice fish. It's on the Golden Stone. The last two fish are on the Golden Stone. Lively Legz. Get him up here. With my net. I'm not going to use the net. Okay, he's nice. He's a good 14, maybe 15 inches. Look at that. Look at that golden stone sticking right out of his mouth. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. Get out of this riff. The fish are just hungry, man. The fish are just hungry. First, that previous one was on the Golden Stone, and this one is on Walt's worm. Man, I tell you what, those two flies just duking it out again, another weekend. Man, oh man. I caught 3 or 4, at least 4 I think I caught on the caddis, but then that died off. Man, look at this fish. Nice fish. I can't believe how heavy these fish are. That's good. Did me a favor. Get off. I'm going to keep it on. Take one more cast on the far side. I caught these 2, well, kind of on that side of the stream. Oh. Oh, I had him on. I don't know if you guys saw that, man. I yanked, he yanked back, and it came out. Man, this hole's got some hungry fish in it. I'm walking now, because I'm gonna get out of here. I gotta work tonight. I got a 3-hour ride home. I'm gonna get about a cat nap before I go into work. Stayed up over 24 hours. Ugh. I'm not that young anymore, but you know what? This is my happy place. And I'm a nurse. I've been a nurse for 28 years, and taking care of sick people is very stressful a lot of times. So this de-stresses me, detoxes me, my fly fishing. So if I have to give up some sleep to get purified with some nature and some fly fishing and catching some trout, so be it. I'll deal with the sleeplessness. Oh man, I'm just kind of walking this back out. Maybe I could hook into that monster I had here again. Oh. Little men. Okay guys, you haven't seen me today yet of how bundled up I am. Let me show you something. My glove is wet and my glove is stuck to my reel seat. Look at that, I'm trying to show you. I don't know if you can see it, but there it is. Look at it. I'm gonna rip my glove. It's frozen to the reel seat. Anything that's wet gets frozen. Even my eye holder, the hook holder's frozen. Look at that. Okay, this is me. I'm all bundled up. I got an Under Armour face mask on, 2 hoods. But you know what? I was pretty much warm today. I actually fell and my hands went in the water, and these mittens are fleece. And the guy at TCO, Mark, if you're watching this, you are correct. Fleece, when it gets wet, still keeps you warm. Matter of fact, my hands are warmer after I fell in than when they were dry. Go figure that. I don't know. But guys, I had another epic winter day here on Penns Creek. This was, I didn't think last week could have been topped, but at least for winter fishing. And on Penns, and actually this is my best day on Penns, even in the winter time. A couple times I had some real good evenings with Isonikia, and but this was actually my best day on Penns. So wow, you'd never think of that. When I was back on my truck, the high of the day, at least back then for lunch, was 26 degrees. So that's why everything's still freezing up here. And when I started, like I said, it was 14 degrees this morning around 7:45. And so sorry if I keep dipping the camera down. So we caught a ton of fish, mostly on the Golden Stone and the Lively Legz Golden Stone and the Walt's worm. That Walt's worm that I tie up, I tie him up with a gold bead and a black bead, but the past 2 weeks I was using the black bead, and I put a hot spot of chartreuse, sparkle chartreuse, right behind the black bead. I do use fluorescent orange too, but I just happened to use the green chartreuse, and it was effective. So, and even when it fell off, it fell off about six fish ago, and it was still catching fish without the hot spot. So, the Lively Legz sure make me a believer. I think what's pretty cool about the Lively Legz is they give you a realistic edge. Now, I have tons of nymphs that I tie up and in my box, and some of them I use legs, some of them I don't. Some of them I use hackle legs, some I use pheasant tail legs, just all different material. Could be Antron, could be CDC, something to make it look like it has legs. But the Lively Legz does make it look more realistic.
So if that's the edge it gives you, and I mean, you put any of your nymphs side by side with the Lively Legz, the Lively Legz nymph looks like a real nymph. So I think that's one big plus for it. Even though you get something as simple though as a Walt's worm that still catches fish too, or a Frenchie, you know, they're more impressionistic. They're not realistic nymphs, and that's what all the a lot of the competition, you know, pro anglers, they don't fish usually with realistic stuff. They use impressionistic nymphs like the Czech nymphs and stuff, and so guys, I got to get out of here. I probably got a good, oh heck, maybe a 3/4 mile walk back to my truck, because I worked upstream, and this was all private, posted around here, but I stayed within the flood line and just walked up the stream and just fished. And kind of have to walk down the stream too until I find an out spot where I could sneak out and walk down the road. So thanks guys for watching. I hope you had a lot of fun watching. I had a lot of fun catching all these fish. Thumbs up it if you like it. Please subscribe, and after you subscribe, make sure you hit allow notifications, then you'll get a big ding dong when I post another video. And okay, I gotta get out of here. Thanks for watching guys. See ya.